Happy? Everyone having a good weekend? Still need to find a way of getting that video thing back on. Do you remember we used to have just a countdown video? That used to make life so much easier. Um, used to give people a bit of time to realise I was coming on. No rush. Grab yourself a drink. Chill out. Now it's like straight into way better. But even so, it's still a bit of a pain. But we're here. Just got a boing from my email. Just checking there's nothing there. Oh, it's YouTube telling me I'm live, which is good to know. That means it's actually working, which is always what we're hoping for. So, how's everyone's week? It's been pretty nippy. So I'm hoping everyone's not feeling the effects of that too much. I'm still enjoying keeping warm using my Final Embers hoodie. I should point out, Final Embers. So that's all done and dusted. A couple of people already here. Jeepster. Evening, guys. Best of luck. And Stuart Highland is here as well. Good to see you, dude. How are we all? Are you good? Are you well? We've got... We're having a beer. We're having a beer. And we're having a Springbank. I think that's fair enough. Monday. Tomorrow. Make hay while the sun shines. Especially as... well, I can catch up in a minute. Let's get some more people here. Then we'll catch up. Do you know what? I love Springbank. I don't want to love Springbank. I really want to not like Springbank because it's such a pain in the backside to get hold of. It's a real nightmare. I blame Andrew Mitchell, who's just popped up there. Good evening, everyone, and good luck. I blame Campbelltown. It's a really frustrating drink, Springbank, because I really, really like it, and yet it's a pain in the butt to get hold of. There was a thing I said not that long ago that I was going to stop going around London and around the M25 because so much of my life at the end of it, when I finally on my deathbed, I was able to count up in days the amount of time I've been sat on the M25. And now I think what I have to do is I could count up in days how much time I've spent entering ballots and F5ing websites just to try and get bottles of Springbank. So it's not the most fun you can have, is it? But it is really nice. For me, it's the aftertaste I really like. Really, really like it. Chris, evening all, watching this from work. Good evening. Good to see you hard at work then, Chris. Evening all says Ian. Good to see you, dude. And Simon, evening all. Good luck indeed. Welcome to tonight. I was going to give you a quick update on a couple of things before we go any further. So, as you all know, Final Embers sold out. So that's full steam ahead for those who are part of it and who've ordered their first bottle of our inaugural release. The labels are printed. That's all done and dusted. They are winging their way by courier to the bottlers. I've ordered the boxes. That's done and dusted. So those are being custom built as we speak. I need to do the Glencairn stuff tomorrow, but all in all, we're absolutely flying. We did make a slight change to the label, so now it's got a gold embossed finish on it, which I think is quite nice. Nice little. If you're going to change it, you might as well change it for the better, you know. The other thing I was going to say about the Final Embers is there's a couple of people in our whiskey community, and you have to remember we've been doing this for 5 years, over 5 years. So we've had a lot of people around for a long time, and there's a couple who've had a bit of a rough time with it. One of it was a really common sight, and sometimes still does appear on these. John Bishop, his wife got long COVID and still has long COVID, and they're still in the process of sorting some things out to try and help with the pain. The other one is a guy called Kieran Stassley, who was also one of the regulars on this, but unfortunately he's got some really severe heart issues that are trying to be dealt with. So I was thinking about this the other day and about whether I could help at all. So I've come up with an idea. I've ordered an extra box. I've taken the inaugural release number 69, so the bottle number 69 and the collector's card number 69 and the posh box, and I'm going to put them up as a charity a charity competition. I'm going to run it all the way through until New Year's Eve, midnight on New Year's Eve, because that gives loads of people a chance to go, oh, do you know what, I'm going to do something good, start the new year on a high point. And basically all the money that comes from it, I'm going to split half and half will go to Kieran to help with the operations he needs for his heart, and half of it will go to John to help with the operations his wife needs for long COVID. and I think we hadn't done a charity one for such a long time. I thought that would be a nice way of doing it. So if you do fancy getting number 69 of the inaugural release of the Final Embers, then there's your chance. You get yourself a lovely bottle of whiskey, and we can all help some people out who need some help. People from our community. So I don't know if you've noticed, I haven't been on the website. I've been at the zoo today randomly, but there's plenty of stuff going on the website at the moment. So apart from the 3 that I've closed this weekend, there's a brand new, completely free Christmas jumper wearing Maker's Mark. There's Rose Isle 2023, which is their inaugural release. That was the very first release, and it was at 12. Goes to show it's the first ever 12-year-old first distillery release I've ever seen. There's batch 1 of the Glengoyne Cask Strength, all done and dusted. That's the first one. It comes with a couple of glasses as well, which is always nice, and a little Glengoyne sample of 12. We've got the Bruichladdich, their new X418, which, if those people don't know, that's the edition number 1. It's a few £100, but it's been quadruple distilled, which is why it's called the X4. It starts at something eye-watering, like it goes into the barrel at like 85 or 90% because it's been distilled so many times. It's come down into 60s at this point, but all I keep hearing is about how amazing it is. We've got the Mickletorf single cask that's selling really, really well, so I'm not sure how long that's going to be around for. We've got the old style Talisker 18 for anyone who likes their old maritime whiskey, so that's there. We've got the White Peak number 7 from Thompson Brothers, which I heard so many positive things about. I couldn't help but do. I thought for a long time we haven't done a Glendronach, so I chucked the Ode to the Valley on for a 99p competition. And then there's What's in the Box, Rob, version 2. So for those people who don't know, there is we do this every so often. We put some whiskey, you don't know what it is, goes in the box, and you just have to trust me. So last time there was 2 bottles in the box, and it was the Springbank 5. I think it was like the day after it came out, and there was Mickletorf Turbo, which was already sold out everywhere. This time there's 3 bottles in the box. You have to wait and see. I'm also going to stick some other bits and pieces I've got in there. So whoever opens that box, be prepared that there's going to be other things in there other than whiskey. So whoever wins it, congratulations and enjoy yourself. I've also got 3 more whiskey to add onto the site. So there's lots going on. Lots and lots and lots going on. Let me catch up with the chat because I've been talking to myself for a while. Roddy's here. Evening all. Good to see you, dude. And Amir's just turned up. Hi all. Good to see you, dude. That's a great idea, says Andrew. I thought so. I mean, why not? If you can help, you can. Chris, what's happening to bottle number 1? Bottle number 1, I don't know. So the original plan, if you remember rightly, was I was going to put bottle number 1 up for referrals. The people who did the referrals were going to draw on that. But that crashed after about half a day because the referral site that we used just was rubbish, for want of a better idea. So now I've got to figure out what to do with bottle number 1 again. Jeepster, brilliant idea, Rob. What a cracking idea. I thought so. I like to try and help. Good luck all, says Jamie. Evening all, good luck, says Linda. You've been at the zoo. I get moving. Could have been stock taking. Yeah, well, with the kids. It wasn't just me on my own at the thing, but it was with the family. It was nice. It was nice. Cold, windy, but nice. Tonight we have 3 to draw. I think I've told you everything I need to tell you. We have the Double Bubble, which is this week's draw, which is a really cool release. Don't know why I put it now. From Little Brown Dog. It's a 7-year-old Scottish bourbon. It can't be called bourbon because of where it's made, and it can't be called Scotch because of how it's made. But basically, they got a master distiller, a bourbon master distiller, and said, make this exactly as you would normally, which they did. But then they obviously went into legalities about what you can call it. So it's been released. It's called, I can't remember, a Scottish spirit aged drink or something like that. I can't remember what the details is, but effectively it's a bourbon. I've never seen or heard of a Scotch bourbon before, so that sounds quite cool. But I wanted to beef it up a little bit, so I got a hold of a Springbank 10 to add into that mix. So there's those 2 coming together. There's the Ardbeg Supernova 2014, which is a committee release. It's a collector's dream. The Supernova is probably comfortably the most collectible part of the Ardbeg releases. Yeah, easily, comfortably. And we've got something else, and I can't remember what it is. The Wireworks podcast 2025. So that's there as well. It's another 99p competition. So there's plenty to draw tonight, and plenty more to add onto the thing. Andy May, hey, all good luck tonight. Fist bump. I think that's a trick. See, not all the emojis come through, but Andy May, good to see you. And Matt, best of luck to you all. So I think we'll start with the Wireworks. We'll do Wireworks, we'll do Supernova, we'll do Double Bubble. I think that makes sense. So let me share my screen. Give it a second. We should be there. And just watch my screen to make sure that it's all updated as it should do. There we are. Perfect. Okay, as everyone knows, double check it's on 40 seconds. It is. Shuffle it around a bit so it's all mixed up. So we're good to go. So who's going to win a bottle of Wireworks Portcast 2025 for 99 pence? Let's find out, shall we? Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Lying around at the moment. Starting to slow up now. Just starting to slow. What's a whole mix of names there? McMorran, MJ Kenny, Stuart J. McGregor. Is it going to stop there? Or is it going to McMorran? It's ticked over. Stuart McMorran. I think it's Stuart McMorran. Ticket number 35. You got yourself a Wireworks. Can't be bad. S. McMorran. Ticket number 35. You got yourself the Wireworks Portcast. Second place. Join second place, for want of a better word. The Dogfather. Ticket number 33. You got yourself £5 website credit. And Stuart J. McGregor. You've got a £5 website credit as well. Ticket number 37. Perfect. Well done to you guys. Let me come back and just check the chat. Make sure I'm not missing out anything. I'm sure there'll be some people wishing everyone luck. So, as Stuart, God damn it again, won the way. That's so infuriating. It is infuriating, obviously, which is why I brought in the £5 credit for anyone who was one away. Because for those people who are new or relatively new, we used to do this slightly differently. So we would have like, we had free draws for comments, or we just had, if you happened to be drawn out the wheel, you got to do a spin to see what bottle you won. We decided to do this because people, it was really frustrating if you were 1 pixel and it ticked over to the next person. So for those people who don't know, if you come second, to ease your pain, there's a £5 website credit that comes in. Andrew Mitchell says, congrats to S. McMorran. Well done, says Dave. Michael says, well done. Well done, Stuart, says Malk. And congratulations, says Simon. So, perfect. That's the first one. Sorry, I can't help but keep smiling. Like, God damn it again from Stuart. So, let's go and do the next one, shall we? So, we said we were going to do the Ardbeg next. So, let's show you that. There we are. Same thing as Benoit. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Double check it's 40 seconds. It is. So we're good to go. We are good to go. Any comments I've missed out on? If anyone wonders, I have to flick between 2 pages, which is why I have to come back and double check. Well done, Stuart. Congratulations to Simon. That's the last one I got there. So good. I'm all up to date, I think, apart from Andrew's drums have just appeared. So we're good. Let's find out who's going to get themselves this Supernova, shall we? The collector's dream. Good luck. Here we go. Still flying around. Flying around. on Neuroslam. Is it going to stop there? Neuroslam won last week. Is it going to tip over? It's tipped over to Robert B. Robert B with ticket number 29. Robert B with ticket number 29. That means Neuroslam, who unfortunately just missed out, and this is exactly what I was talking about, has just got himself £5 website credit because he missed out by Pixel. Ticket number 91, Neuroslam, £5 website credit, and Tango India Mike. For those people who can't figure that out, it's Tim, Tim. Ticket number 110, you got yourself £5 website credit as well, Tim. Although I didn't see you in the chat, so I'm not sure if you're there today. But if you are, sorry about that, dude. Always a bridesmaid, never the bride. Andrew says congrats, Robert B. Dave says congrats. I just saw good luck all from Malk that went on there before. So yeah, that is the Ardbeg. I have to admit, I was a bit, because obviously I order these things, and there's a few that come up and I go, I get the feeling that Ardbeg, if that was sitting on the side doing nothing for the next 5 years, is going to be worth significantly more than it is now. But what are you going to do? Hey, what are you going to do? Right. The last one, the one I think is coolest, if I'm honest, Double Bubble. Don't ask me where I got the name from, just because we had two bottles in the drawer. Let's find out who's going to get that, shall we? Let me just see. Well done, Robert, says Michael. Great win, says Michael. Congrats to Robert B, says Andrew. Right. Let me open this one up. Double Bubble. Quite a lot of entrants this time. What am I doing? Shuffle. Perfect. All nice and mixed up. Just double check it's fine. Good. We're ready to rock and roll. Andrew's doing his drums. There we are. Campbelltown. Busy drumming away. They didn't show on my. There we are. I can get it to work. Got the technology. So, final draw of the evening. Springbank and a Scottish bourbon by any other name. This is cool. It's cool. It's a good win, this one. Let's go. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Flying and flying and flying around. Just starting to slow up now. Liam Bailey is going to tick over. He has to something challenging to read. M.M. Kordolowski. M.M. Kordolowski, which I think takes me back. Kordolowski, that rings a bell. Anyway, ticket number 52. You've got yourself not one, but two bottles on their way to you. One is a Scottish bourbon, I should say, and the other is a good old bottle of Springbank. Liam Bailey, ticket number 89. You've got yourself £5 website credit, and the Dogfather. Look at that, twice in one day. Ticket number 69. You've got yourself £5 website credit too. So congratulations and well done to you. That's a good little result, I'm sure, for the week. As I mentioned, I've got some extra things I need to add onto the website currently, one of which is the charity draw. As I mentioned before, I don't get anything out of that. That's all going to those two guys. I'd really like to help them out if we can. So yeah, if you can help, if you want to buy a ticket for that, it'd be cool. And it's going to give you ticket number 69 or bottom number 69, I should say, of the final members. So that's quite cool. Have a lovely week. I'm hoping, I haven't even checked the weather. I hope it's a little bit better than it has been. But I will see you guys next Sunday, and we'll see who's going to win then. Have a lovely week, guys, and I'll speak to you soon. Cheers.